all, what's going on? Welcome back to my channel. Welcome to my channel. If this is your first time here, welcome. Make sure you press that red subscribe button down below and press the bell so you don't miss a thing your girl post. So y'all see I got another spice girl with me today. Y'all seen her plenty of times. My older sister, Fresh.
Hey, Spice Squad.
So irky. So today we're coming to y'all, which y'all can see from the title, with a story time. If y'all know my sister, y'all know my sister is the best at telling a story. She will not miss any detail. I be like, get to the point. And my mom be like, I want Precious to tell the story.
Period. She
could be like, so she was walking down the street like this. She put her right foot in front and then she tiptoed the rest of the way. Like, okay, but what happened? So we're gonna tell y'all a story time that happened over like a decade ago. No pun intended. If you think this story is about you, it's probably not. So no hard feelings. Like, we don't even associate with these people that we're about to tell you a story about. But where we're from is so small, people be like, is she talking about me? No, we do not care. It's just a funny story time and something to get y'all laughing during this holiday season. You know, it's a lot of craziness going on, so just sit back and enjoy the story. Where do you want to start?
So
should I start from when I got the phone call?
Yeah.
Okay. So I was in high school. Yes, this was a while ago. I was in high school with my goddaughter's mom, Britt. We were at a football game. It's crazy because our football team sucked. I got a phone call and it's my sister and she's just like, you know, like, where you at? It's about to go down.
Britt,
like,
do you remember this?
Britt, do you remember? Because I had forgot you was there until she told me, like, nah, because we was in the car.
Cuddy, like,
she probably was like,
she was
what
like,
is going on?
chill, like
chilling.
yeah. But I want to know what her thoughts were. You might have to do a reaction with Britt.
That'd be good. Okay, so I got the phone call and Press like, you know, where you at? It's about to go down. Such and such, such and such, such and such. We're gonna go into our names later. And I'm like, say no more. I'm on my way. One thing about me, if you're my family, I rock with you. If you call me, I'm coming running, and that might be a little downfall because I shouldn't be getting into stuff, but it's my sister, so like, this is the moment I've been waiting for. I've been waiting to be able to be in this action with this person, like, cause you got me messed up. So Britt ride and Britt like, come on, like, we out, cause Britt didn't have to come with me, but Britt like, we out. So we skirt. We pull up, meet up with Presh, and then what happened?
So my really good friend had called me and was like, this person that I was beefing with at the time was somewhere in public and didn't really say too much to each other in public, but then got on social media and was talking really bad about my friend. So my friend was hyped up and was like, listen, you know, like, I'll already pop her because she don't like you. So anywho's, I just felt like she wasn't like, yeah, come, you know, meet me, but because I knew that she was ready to kind of like confront this girl, I was like, I gotta go. It was my beef with the girl, so I'm not gonna just let my friend go into a situation and I'm not there, but I know about this situation. So anywho, I drive, it's like 35 minutes, I'm out to go meet my friend. Okay, so my sister came, met us at the park, her and Britt. Did we hop in all your car?
Was it my car and then her car?
Probably.
And then back to my car?
Probably. It was that back and forth.
Okay, so everybody hopped in my car. And basically,
we rode around to her.
We did a drive-by to buy this girl, like literally a drive-by around the corner past her house, and this girl is the one that Precious had beef with. And Precious had beef with this girl for years on years, basically. Like years on year, like crazy beef. Like ongoing beef that just was not going away.
Yep.
So this is the girl. So the fact that I could never be there when Precious had beef with this girl, because like, I'm just like, I like to be a big bad wolf. Like, I don't even want my sister to fight. Like, I will fight you. So anyway, so I'm like, I could be there this time. So we in my car, we do the drive-by by the house. It's quiet, it's like a dead zone. But mind you, this girl is popping off on social media with Presh's best friend, like popping off. And like Presh said, like, she wanted to be the person to be there because it's her beef. Like, she don't want her friend getting into something and it's actually her beef. And if it's her beef, then it's like my beef. So anyway, we drive by, it's quiet, it's a ghost town. So then we go back to the park, I guess. We must have parked. And then we all got into your best friend car.
Yeah.
But did we have other people with us then, or was it just us four? No. No, we went to like by the skating ring in town and picked up 2 other girls.
Yeah.
So, okay, so what I'm thinking it was, we was in my car and we did the drive-by, did we park, and that's when we got out the car and we seen the daughter, and we asked the daughter, and nothing really happened. So then we got back in my car, and we probably drove back to the park, and then that's when the girl you had beef with called you, like, what's up, trying to pop off, and that's when we went and got the other girls. And had, like...
Yeah, something.
That's what happened.
It got real, like, I don't know, out of nowhere.
It got crazy because we was disrespectful and we didn't like get smart to her daughter. We didn't check her daughter.
We should have never shown up.
Period. We shouldn't have went to nobody's house. Like, we should have known better.
In that moment, we should have, maybe, because
I think that was after. I think the other incident happened afterwards. But we should have learned a lesson there. Girl, that's another story time, y'all. But we should have never went to the girl house, first of all. Secondly, we should have never said nothing to the daughter. Like, that was so, like, I think back now, because I'm thinking, like, if somebody say something to one of my nieces or my goddaughter or any of my friends' kids, it's going to be a problem. You hear me? Mind you, we are young, stupid little girls.
Very.
So we said to the daughter, but we wasn't getting smart now. We was just like, where your mom at? And she didn't really say nothing to us, as she shouldn't have. She just went back in the house. Alright, so then we got back in my car, we drove to the park. The girl you had beef with must have reached out to you or your best friend and was popping off like, yeah, like, what's up? Like, y'all disrespect me, y'all like said something to my daughter, da-da-da. That's when we went and got the other girls. Then we got into another car so that they wouldn't know my car, because they might have already seen it or the daughter seen my car. That's why we probably switched cars.
Right.
So then we went around there. Or maybe, did we not have the weapons yet? I think we went and got the weapons. We went and got the weapons because the girl who had beef mom hit the car with the,
Okay, so that's what I was to ask you, was you there for that part?
Yes, I was there.
When did you get out of there? Okay, hold on.
Girl, because I drove through with my white car, and that's when we got out, jumped in, messed up the car, and got back in the car. Alright, rewind. Maybe we should have discussed this beforehand, but we couldn't get it right. It's just coming back now.
It's so long.
Alright, so this happened.
Jesus.
We checked the daughter. Well, we didn't check the daughter. We said something to the daughter.
Yeah.
Alright, we left. We got back in my car. And the mom, like, the girl was popping off. The girl was popping off or whatever. Then we drove back around there.
You was in the rental when
I was in the rental when she hit the thing.
So we at the car. All of a sudden now the whole block is kind of like outside or coming outside. The girl we had a problem with comes outside. Her mom comes outside. Somebody else comes outside. A couple people come outside. At this point, it was like when they came outside, they had bats and shit.
They had bats. They had hammers. So we didn't have nothing at the time.
So when we see that, we like, oh.
We run to the car. Like, we not about to get
out of here because they ain't that type party.
Like,
we wasn't prepared for
I ain't come for this. I came, nuck and buck. Like, I hit with weapons.
Yeah.
That's when we got back in the rental car. And when we got in the rental car, the mom came up to the car. We locked the doors. We in the car screaming like, yo, you drawing. We was saying something like, you
we were trying to just pull off. At this point, they're surrounding us or whatever.
Surrounding
the girl. They got the bat. So now at this point, they like...
Mind you, we're in a rental car.
They hit the bat down when they had the thing, I think.
No, that was a hammer that went because it brushed the windshield.
Okay.
That was, I remember that.
It was a hammer. The mom.
And we're in a rental, and we're in her best friend's mom's rental. It's not even her best friend rental. The mom comes up to the car, like, you said something to my granddaughter, cussing, yada, 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 yada. Get the F out the car, get out the car, get out the car. We like, we not about to, bro, we're not getting out the car.
Yeah, like, y'all got
weapons.
Like, what?
We dumb, but we not that dumb. Like, you not about to kill me or, like, really dysfunction my face. Like, nah.
Right.
The mom, honey, is hitting the windshield with the hammer. Bam,
boom.
Bam.
Shatters.
Shattered.
All crazy. On a rental. Can you imagine?
Your rental. And then it's your mom's rental. Like, it's not even your rental. That's crazy. You gotta go tell your mom that, like, all this happened.
Yep.
You can't even, like, try to brush it under like it don't happen.
Yup.
So it eventually pulls off.
Yeah, we pulls off. We got up out of there. Skirt, skirt. So then we was all the way back around the corner, wherever we was at. And now we all hyped up and we like, nah, man, we gotta go back.
We not going out like that.
My good friend was really like, I'm hot now. Like
turned up.
Like it's on and popping now. So we goes rallies them up.
Yep, we go get the other people.
They
come out, honey, with all types of jackhammers, like all types of tools.
Poles, bats, iron hammer, pipes.
I feel like they had chalk,
shit out the alley.
Yeah, they had some crazy stuff.
So they was ready.
So then,
so like we like, all right, yeah, we going back around the block, like
we switch cars.
Yeah, but we gonna go tear her car up or something.
Yeah, so this is what happened. I think we rode around there, nobody was outside. So we like, all right. So we had to think of another plan. So we roll around the block. We not in front of the house no more. We like, all right, so what we gonna do? We be like, so that's her car right there. So I'ma drive and pull up. We got 10 seconds. Everybody hop out the car. Tear her car up.
Go in on it.
Tear it up. Hop back in the car. Skirt. We out of here. When I tell you this was on some movie type time, scared to death, like adrenaline, like heart.
Yeah.
Like, yo, we really about to do this. When I tell you we had no pics, like I don't know who we thought we was.
I don't know who thought we was either.
Everybody had a tool. Like you would have thought we was about to go fix somebody's house.
Yeah.
So we like, so it's like the block is like this is 2 streets and then this is a street.
Do you remember how little it was?
Yes, this is the street. It's like 2 streets going vertically and then it's 1 street horizontally. Her house is on a horizontal street. So I'm on this street, like, all right, I'm gonna pull up, like I'm gonna come around the corner, hop out, hop back in, skirt, and then get off the block. So the time has come.
And we pull up.
I'm so scared that like nervous to like turn this corner because I know what's really about to happen. So all right, so we like inching up. I'm like, all right, y'all ready? Y'all ready? We turn about. It's quiet, ain't nothing going on in the street. We pull up. I stop. I'm like, get out, go. It was so loud. It's like go. They banging them, busting the windows open, busting on the.
I think a bat was even stuck in a part of the car.
Back was stuck, tires was messed up, the hood of the car was messed up. Then when I tell you we demolished that car, Like
nobody gave a
like nobody cared. Like even like my good sis was out there like riding. Like we snapped, got back in the car, everybody out of breath. I hit the gas, I hit the pedal to the metal and pulled up out of there.
So we got up out of there. So at this point, we're back around the corner.
And this is where my time and my good sis time is about to end.
Right.
So we like, all right, like we came, we conquered, we did what we had to do, and it is what it is.
Right.
Sorry about, best friend, mom car, but we got her back. Or whatever. That's gonna cost way more to fix than a rental car. So like, we cool. So price y'all good, blah, blah, blah. We talking. Ain't no further discussion from the girl, nothing. So me and my good sis, we head up, back up into the suburbs, leave the city. And then that's when it got haywire out there.
Yeah, it was like, at this point, me and my friend weren't done. We rode back around the corner. Kind of forgot why we rode around the corner again, but it was a lot of back and forth. So we rode back around the corner again, and it was like, at this point, everybody on the block, including the girl and her people, had the weapons, the bats and all that, so they're all outside. So when we're riding through there, it was like they had the whole like kind of surrounding us again, and they were on the little street. So
who was with y'all? Was it you and your best friend and the other girls, or just you and your best friend?
Me, my best friend, and the other girls.
Oh, okay. So it wasn't like it was just y'all too?
Yeah. It was the same girls. Literally, you and Britt was the only ones that had like just left.
They surround the car. What happened?
They surround the car and they just start like attacking the car. So at this point, like, wait, when they're surrounding the car, my other good friend, she kind of gets ready and gets out the car and was like, all right, like, let's go. Y'all got bats and whatnot. Like, let's do this. Like, I'm out here, bare naked. I ain't got nothing. Like,
she better fight.
Because her thing is like, you're gonna swing slower than you think you about to hit me. Basically. So she out there like on some like
rah-rah, like
Tony Montana, like without nothing on, like naked, ain't got nothing on her, like no weapon, no nothing. She just got her hand going up against some bats. So luckily nobody got to like swing at her really, I don't think, because now I think we was trying to get her in the car. Okay. But it was like she was like stuck because they were surrounding and had like bats out of the movies. So my other friend puts the rental in drive and just starts driving up the street or whatever. Like she about to hit him or whatever, but she, you know, to get him out the way or whatever, so that we can get our other friend inside the car. But they was being reckless, so they was swinging as we were driving, like swinging. I don't know why at one point the passenger door where I was open, but at one point it was like my best friend was literally going up and down this one-way little street because they were like swinging and like on the car, like
attacking like a movie,
like apes or something.
Apes.
Just going in. So I remember at one point as we're flying up the street, I'm trying to hold the door because we're hitting parked cars. We were hitting parked cars.
The ghetto.
We hit something where my door flung, it was open and it kind of like pushed back, and it was pushed like back open the wrong way. So I had to like hold it wouldn't shut. That's how messed up that rental was. I had to hold it, like I had to hold it. But I'm holding it as like she's vroom, like up, like I'm holding it. Meanwhile, we getting swung at with stuff. So yeah, it was crazy. So my best friend's going back and forth, going crazy with the car because at this point, like, so eventually we were around there and I believe the cops pulled up on us because they were already cop callers, which I knew this, but I wasn't thinking. So my dumbness, but anyhow, I was young. So the cops pulled up on us, I'm still not thinking nothing of it because I'm like, we didn't do anything. Like, we ain't hit nobody. Like, we ain't hit and contact nobody. Like, this whole thing was like crazy for kind of like nothing. Like, we didn't hit nobody.
No, it was just built up tension that something was gonna happen. Like, eventually, you finally had everybody you needed to have with you to make some stuff go down. Because every time you ran into this girl that you had beef with, you was with the wrong people that wasn't riding and they wasn't doing what they needed to do as a friend.
Right.
This time she had all her real friends with her, her sister, and it was something was gonna get happen. Like, something was gonna happen. Period. So,
because it was long overdue.
It was so long overdue.
At this point, at that time, I shouldn't even have had an issue with her, but it was like, I moved on into a whole nother situation. Meanwhile, she still was like a hater.
Yeah, and then, you know, just being smart and stuff towards your friends, like when you just didn't even care
doing too much in my business. Don't do that. So, like, yeah. The cops come. We end up getting put in a van, big old truck van.
They came knowing that it was a bunch of people. They came with a cop van. They didn't come in no cop cars. They came with a van.
Yeah, because at this point, they probably called the cops like around when the car got really, really messed up. And probably made it seem like we was like some gangbangers.
Gangbangers. You know? We got out the car, bust up out the car.
Squad on us.
Gangbangers.
Females, all females at that.
Mind you, me and Britt
crazy.
We going.
It was crazy. So we get in the van or whatever. So we riding or whatever. Like, listen, I'm chilling. It's like 10 of us. We all going together. It's not like I'm by myself. I'm just like,
we getting locked
I ain't got no record. I'm like, I don't get into like no crazy stuff. So I'm good. They're gonna run my name and they're gonna be like, ma'am, you can go. That's what I'm thinking in my little head. But I was wrong. We get there. We all come in or whatever. Everybody starts to take off their piercings. Dumb. But, you know, everything. Shoelaces, tie hoodies and all that.
And then they end up going back. They like put y'all in there and then they said.
And then they came back and was like, you, and y'all can go. Except for
Precious and your best friend.
Yes.
But Precious and best friend, y'all gotta stay.
Yes, like, and had best friend's name. We like looking at each other like, what? Like, okay.
But
for us to get pointed out.
But who was y'all in the holding cell with?
Oh, so when they put me and my friend in the holding cell, my friend's mom.
Best friend mom is in the holding cell. That they get put in the holding cell with best friend's mom. How is best friend's mom there? Mind you, best friend's mom, that's her rental car. The rental car is best friend's mom's rental.
So we like, dang, like, what's going on? Like, what happened? Blah, blah, blah. Boom. So last time we talked to the mom, it was like my friend had to explain to her, you know, how it went down with the what's the name, with the rental and all that. So at this point, the mom wanted to speak to the person that was beefing with me, their mother, who was the one who hit the
car with the hammer.
I guess she went around there to talk to her.
And
we weren't there. We were already around a corner. She went there to talk to her, I guess, to kind of like be mature and, you know, grown. And
because they were grown. They were the parents.
Yeah. So something must have been said slick out the other lady's mouth. I don't know, but they got to fighting and it went down. Meanwhile, the cops were still out there, like, you know, investigating from, you know, what just happened with us.
They were fighting in front of the cops.
So they were fighting in front of the cops, and it was a really good fight from what I heard.
And what took me out was, best friend's mom said, what she did?
I don't know if I should say it on here.
Say it.
You say it.
I guess it's an old school move, you know.
Yeah.
Any little kids watching, this is where you can pause it, turn it off, fast forward. Best friend mom said, you know, old school move, she done, however what position they was in, she done went up and grabbed the other lady's vagina and like twisted it. And
in the middle of like the fight, like that was like a fight move.
That was a fight move. Like
it wasn't like a punch, it wasn't like a slap.
She
like grabbed her shove and was like,
who thinks of that? That must be some old school street fighting stuff. Whoa, don't want that to happen to me. Anyways, so that was basically the gist of it. We thought it was over. Okay, y'all, so basically, fast forward, they do all the paperwork, they get let out of jail, whatever. I mean, holding cell, whatever. Yada yada. Like, they probably gotta go back to court sometime. Who knows?
Yeah, definitely had to go back to court.
Time goes by. Like, time goes by. For everybody living their regular life. So there's one day I'm in a car with my best friend Shy. There's 2 other people in the back seat, and we on our way to go see my other best friend Brianna go off to prom. Like, you know, we all, like, everybody has a big prom send off, so I'm going to go see my best friend come off to prom. So I'm literally around the corner from her house. I'm like in between like neighborhoods, and I go to the stop sign. I do like a roll bounce, and here come the cop. I'm like, dang, we scared because boy in the back got like this little, like this much amount of weed. So we like, oh my god, put the little weight of weed away, right? So, you know, I'm just like, you know, shouldn't be nothing. Should be like, you did whatever you did, give you the ticket, roll out. So we sitting there for a while, and another cop car pulls up. I'm like, what's going on?
Is this necessary?
Like, yeah, I'm doing the most. Like, what's going on? And then they said, yeah, Heyyy SpiceSquadddd, there's a warrant out for your arrest. I'm gonna have you get out the car. When I tell you, devastated. You could have told me someone close to me died. That's how I was boo-hooing. I was such this big thug, trying to fight, trying to be all in the mix. The problem was I had no idea what it was about. No idea. They got me outside the car. Sorry, excuse my fat butt. Hands in cuffs like this, y'all. Like they really locked me up like that, and that never happened to me. Like, I've been in holding cells before, but I never got locked up, put in a cop car, and took into like a prison or whatever. I was like crying, and Shab was like, "Stop crying! I don't know what happened. I don't know what's going on." Alright, fast forward, I get to the little, they had took me to like the city, like holding cell place.
Got there, right?
Yes, kind of, sort of, or like at the ending, because my mom knew. No, I think I knew when they finally took me out of that holding cell and talked to me like in the thing, and they like made me fill out paperwork. Anyways, they put me in a holding cell with this junkie. Yes, she was going through withdrawal. I was standing in the corner. I had on this cute little sundress. My hair was bone straight. I was looking real cute because I was about to go see my best friend go off the prom, and we was gonna take pictures. So I'm in there, and fool me, you thought.
Right.
And then how it was like all the females was on this side, all the men were on that side. So the men were looking at me like a piece of meat. I felt so violated. I was so uncomfortable. I was so sad. got, like, you know, when they released me, my mom and stepdad and best friend waiting for me. My mom's pissed. And I'm like, bro, like, I know this was about to happen. Like, I didn't know. Fast forward. I go to court. They don't show up. I'm Gucci.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I knew I had to go to court. Yeah, because remember when I was in the holding cell, me and my friend were in there for hours. Hours till the judge came on the TV and was like, "This is your charge. This is your charge. This is your charge. This is your charge." And we're like, "What? Like, huh?"
So y'all had went to court, but she didn't show up for me. Did she show up for your best friend?
I'm trying to think. I want to say no.
She didn't show up for your best friend because we thought that hopefully, you know, they didn't show up for you. And then she went to court, and we all went with her. Like, I went.
Wanted me bad. Like,
honey, she showed up for Precious court date.
It was so
heavy, so unnecessary. But long story short, you got a little charge. You had to do what, like community service?
I had it on there for a year, and within that year, I had like probation. I want to say, I don't even want to guess the level. Maybe.
It was minimum though, right?
Yeah, it was something like, probably like the one where like all you have to do is check in once a month.
Oh, okay.
Or something.
Whatever that is.
Maybe.
But yeah, that's one of our
anger management.
Anger management. She got anger management problems. Yeah, so y'all, that's our crazy story about that. We was some little reckless goons back in the day. You didn't want to mess with us. Nah, we wasn't no punk. So like, and we was just wild, young, wild, and free, and living our best lives and getting in trouble and making mistakes back then, so we know what not to do. You know, now and with our future kids.
Because we're growner now.
Oh my gosh, so much more grown and mature, and just have so much to lose. Like, we didn't think we had much to lose then, even though we did. But this just goes to say, if you can learn from this story, learn from it. Let it go. Like, if you got beef with somebody, if it's like really that, like, let it go. You have so much more to live for. Like, it's not that serious. You don't want to have this stuff on your record. I had to go through hell and high waters to get my record expunged from being in trouble that I didn't need to be in, because I was just trying to look like the big bad wolf. I wasn't trying to look like a punk. I wasn't trying to do X, Y, and Z. Like, I get how it can be just very, like, I don't know, tempting, and you know, you try and make a name for yourself, you try and look like someone, but it really just don't be worth it when those charges on your record can stop you from getting a great job, stop you from being a part of things that you're really interested in.
And don't pull up to anybody's house.
Oh my God.
So like our other story time, we made the same dumb mistake.
We went to their house.
But clearly, those times were enough that we know better now.
Not to do it ever again.
Don't.
So stupid.
And like when older people tell you, because I'm pretty sure we've been warned before.
Oh yes, we were.
Just listen.
You never go to no one's house. And just listen to your parents. You don't want to listen to your parents, but telling you from experience and still being young, they know. Don't pull up to their house. They got your back, and tell them. Like, if you are going to do something stupid, tell them. Because I know my parents was riding. Like, I should have just told them. Like, so stupid that we didn't tell them. But this other story time we got for y'all coming sometime soon will be pretty fun and crazy too. You'll just see how crazy we were. More characters, way more characters. And I'm the hothead. Like, I'm the hothead. Like, I'm the one that's ready, like, what's up? Like, let's go. I'm not scared. Because y'all know I used to be bullied when I was younger, and that changed me 360. But anyways, yeah. But y'all know, we just out here being a light at the end of the day. So, thank y'all for tuning in. Hope you're enjoying Vlogmas. Remember, at the end of the day, be the light wherever you go. Because wherever you go, the light shine. I love you guys so much.